Hi, I'm Fritz Dreisbach. I live on an island. I started in 1964 in Iowa City, Iowa. It was totally by accident that I was put in that class, and it was totally by accident that it happened to be the second glass blowing class in the United States in an art department in a university in the United States. The first being at Madison, Wisconsin, and the second was Iowa, University of Iowa. And Tom McLaughlin was the teacher, and we always kidded each other that he'd been blowing glass about 8 hours longer than I had when he taught that class. And we've been wonderful friends ever since, and we're sad to acknowledge that he is up in the big annealer in the sky now. But he and I became very good friends as a result of that class and subsequent meetings. This is all brand new, and I didn't know anything about it, so I'm still learning about it. But the facility that they've built is fantastic, and more important than the facility, I think, is that the crew or the team that they have put together is really amazing group of people. And they have good energy and lots of ideas. Charlotte Potter is the wrangler that keeps everything moving along, keeps the wagon trains moving in the right direction. And Robin Rogers is her right-hand person that does the nuts and bolts. And Robin and I have had many opportunities in the past to work together, but this is the first time that I've ever worked here in the shore. Is that what it's called out here? I came to visit the collection at the Chrysler 40 some years ago, before they had contemporary glass. I came to see the cameo glass and the Carter and Tiffany in Cadillac. What I do when I am able to make something for myself is different than what I do when I'm entertaining the public like I am today, this whole week out here. I'm going to cheat a little bit and make some things for myself while I'm here, but primarily I'm here to entertain the troops. And it's something that I'm pretty good at doing. I'm a little skilled in that respect. I show off well. I speak with enough force that most people can hear me, they can understand me, and I'm demonstrative enough that I show the joy that I have with working with molten glass. And I do love that. But the work that I'm doing for myself, when I'm in my studio on Whidbey Island, north of Seattle, is a totally different approach than the work that I'm doing here. This is blowing glass, and at home I don't blow very much. I do more carving and engraving and cutting and polishing of glass. But I blow the blanks first, and then I carve and cut into them. And it was Robin's suggestion, and I'm very thankful for his suggestion, that I consider making cameo blanks here. Now, I've never made cameos, and I've never tried to cut cameos, but I've looked at a fair number of historical examples and even some contemporary examples, and thought, now that's an area that I could easily get myself involved with, because you're working with a lot of color, and in general my carved pieces are one color. The whole piece is one color, as opposed to cameos, which are layers of color that you can grind down through one layer and into the next layer and expose that and contrast those